Welcome back. One or two videos from finally finishing this thing up. No magic sites. Mammoth Grove. I lost some Pell 1 Warriors, which is not so good. I would like them to be breaking down some gates here. Um, Lanka is being Lanka. A Monster of the Deep. Wow. I don't know what that is. I thought it was just some mermen. A Kraken King. I swear I thought it said mermen. Let's go ahead and actually take a peek at that. I don't play a whole lot of underwater, and I don't really know what was changed in the underwater mod. I know that it makes it easier for land nations to get in the water and water nations to get on the land, so it's a fairly balancing mod. I don't think a guy like this has been changed at all, though. I think that, well, I don't know if that's the actual pretender chase. Oh well, it's he's not gonna manage anything. That was nice of him to attack in a reasonable time frame, though, so that I can get my troops back over there. I have a feeling, yeah, I forgot this guy, actually. Oh, I've got just a single guy sitting there. Fire guys, go way up there. I don't want you messing with the rest of my troops. Now that I have closed ranks here, we're going to try to shove as many mine blasters on that guy as he can take, which is all of them. Good. Okay, I want to trade my snake ring to this death guy. That's what he's going to be doing as my my earth stuff. Pebble Breaker, Oracle of the Dead. There we are. Now I need to make sure I move him out of here immediately. I got a bunch of unscripted guys. He's still down there. Which one? There he is. Now that I have that on my big guy here, I'm going to push 4. I need to make sure I get him some gems. I want to actually scoot these guys up here, kind of taking less of the fire. My regenerating elementals and my other good elementals, those are the guys I want to take that. We're going to try to overlap them if at all possible and stick him right up in there somewhere. Now I do have a scout with my gems. Kind of is a pain in the butt tossing your gems around like this, but if you're worried about losing them, it's definitely the safe route to go. Wait. I think I needed to have sent my scout down with him. I'll just have him wait there one turn. It's not going to hurt anything. See, now that Satis is dead, he wasn't even the one pushing me from up north. That's going to be all across here then. It's a good thing Lanka was not very heavy on the Dom score, because I've almost got a good core down here, better than I do in my center lands. Look at this. I'm down to 3 Dom at home at this point. I mean, I'm being Dom pushed pretty good. Just go ahead and research for a moment. We're not quite ready to use you. I'm waiting since I accidentally left my gem carrier behind. Go ahead and get another temple going. Alright, get him back over here to defend the throne if needed. He's going to be shuffling guys around. Alright, I got my 2 site searchers there. Do I have a decent amount of troops yet? No, not at all. You know, rather than just have him stand there, I guess I could just run my troops on down. Every little bit to help break that gate into little tiny pieces. And I don't believe this turn, but the following turn should be breaking the seal. A dire portent. Oh. Okay, this is a dire portent is what you get when they have cast a global. Unfortunately, he picked a horrible global. These guys are not very good. If they were far cheaper and less research, is like a mini global that sputters out quite quickly in the game, I would probably use it. It's not though, so I use it for nothing. There's a battle in Land's End. Yep, there's his guys. Okay, we'll go ahead and just take a quick peek. Really? That is. I don't think I have anybody that can scoop that up before they come running for it. Oh, I've got all these undead. Yeah, I can probably outfight them then. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch that real quick because it's a global. People might not have seen this before. They're a bunch of undead. They just attack random provinces. I'm not sure how it happens. They cast it, I guess, in that little sea, or if it happens off of any sea coast or any sea coast they border. You don't get to control these guys. They're just gonna do what they want. They're just a bunch of real crappy undead. If this was like a 20 or 25 gem, like I'd like to call it like a mini global that was maybe 4 or 5 research where you could get to it fairly quickly along with something else, I would probably use it. As it costs a ton and is pretty high up the research chain, it's not very good. And see my little net guys, but they regenerate as long as he doesn't lose his entire force. They all come back again. You have no control over them either. They're just going to attack wherever. So I guess I'll find out if they are locked into this province here or not. Go ship Armada. Here it is. 60 water gems for that. Not very good. Not very good at all. Again, if it was a sane amount of gems, I believe enchantment must be. Yeah, see, it's an enchantment 7, 4 water, 3 death just to get it up, and 60 gems for some harassment. Okay, alteration complete. I lied. I must have been pushing those turns pretty quickly without realizing it. From here, I mean, that's your in-game thing. Just, I'll shove them over here. I don't really need anything else. I'm going to throw my boots on my guy. Alright. And now we are going to cast a ritual spell. Unleash imprisoned ones. There we go. I forgot. They end up at the top there. I may kind of regret just passing a bunch of turns, so I don't think I'm going to. That Ghost Ship Armada might just keep attacking provinces along here, which is going to make me angry. Okay, now that I got my scout here, I'm going to move these guys down. Maybe here's a good spot. I can't research with them, but I'm just mainly letting my opponent know, hey, step off of this area, it is mine. Did I happen to break the, no. Wow, Starfire Staff, very good. And I managed to stop another bad event. Not terribly good. Again, these little indie commanders I'm picking up that just stand way in the back and do nothing. These are great type of items to throw on them at any time, especially when you don't have to pay the 10 gems to make it yourself. It just gives them some damage output during the fights. Have him take over the fort construction. That place is pretty much capped out on sites. I don't even want to bother looking there. Agartha did a very good job there. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be sending out a whole bunch of units next turn, several hundred. So, let's go ahead and end the turn here because we've got to see the breaking of the seal here. This is like the cornerstone of EA Agartha and their downfall and death. Okay. Deathnor has cast Unleash Imprisoned Ones. Deathnor, the god of Agartha, the eternal judge. Prince of Suicides. The pockmarked savior, the master of the open road, has broken the seal that must not be broken. 3 gods of an earlier age imprisoned by a previous Pantocrator? I don't know how you say that word. I'm just going to say God. Previous God are unleashed and the world is covered in darkness. Okay, I've just turned the entire world to darkness. If you weren't sure if that darkness was good enough or not earlier that I was showing you, that I was using all those gems to cast every turn, I've now just plunged every single place in the world into darkness. Quite nice, quite nice. And on top of that, it releases a few of these guys. 3 of them, to be in fact. But the cool thing is, I have just picked up a whole crap load of umbrals and penumbrals. Now, I never did really get to show you these guys, as I haven't picked any up yet. I told you they were basically just twice as strong, cost twice as many gems. Instead of 30 hit points, you're looking at 68. Protection's still 0. Still holding the ethereal, though. Pretty sure magic resistance is 13 on the other ones. Yes, so I gain 2 MR, even better at stopping banish spam. Much higher strength, so I drain more life. I can drain up to 11 hit points a turn off of an attack. Attack skill 12, defense 12. These guys are absolute monsters. And this is what I use to those death mages I was talking about. There we go. There's just a whole bunch of them. And I've got 295 of the smaller guys. That's right, I am just filling up Oracles of the Dead here. I'll go ahead and just try to ship these out since I've just got them here. And that's the breaking of the seal. So the whole world's in darkness. We're going to go ahead and watch a couple battles here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at one of these. They attacked, looks like two of my provinces. I owned a good portion of the world. One of them landed in opponents, though. So let's go ahead and take a peek at these. These are amazingly hard to kill. The magic resistance 22, and it gets even worse. They have a population killer 1000. They just, nobody's in control of them. They just wander around just killing masses of people. Invulnerability 25, so this protection 5 really doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry, they have invulnerability 15. So it's like they have a protection of 15. It doesn't stack with the actual protection. Defense of 17. They're undead. They're incredibly high magic paths. Fear. Your guys just want to run in fear. I mean, there's no way that I'm going to fight these. You know, I might take one turn off to fight it just to show you what happens when you kill them, because it's pretty impressive if you think that this is good. That's one of them. Let's look at the other one. As you can see, the whole world in the background here, if you look up behind me, this is all darkness. All of my little guys here are way better. Look at all these guys. They're getting -3s, which is a natural darkness. The -6 you see off of my mage casting is a magical type darkness, which has a -6 penalty. This is only a -3, but this actually puts my troops as pretty good attack and defense skill, because I'm not losing anything at all. We're going to see if I can even try to take this guy. Yeah, right, he's just going to summon up a horde of undead, and the fear is just going to do my guys in. Lightning, only 3 ammo, but a range 30 attack. Thunderfish, not really that powerful. He also happens to have all 3 resistance types on this one here. I think those are naturally on the chasis. I do not believe. And he's got the invulnerability 25. He's more of a warrior god, less on the magic paths. Basically, one of the old gods decided that a whole pantheon really pissed him off, so they brought a bunch of titans. Well, not a bunch. They picked up 3 titans, and that was the only vessel that could contain a whole pantheon of gods. So he takes these pantheon of gods and throws them into tartans, and they just become these mad, raging monsters. They promise the Agarthians are not going to go around killing, but they're madmen. It's like hundreds of gods shoved into a incredibly powerful god body. Truly impressive. Even more impressive when I kill one. Let's see where that was at. Wow, that sucked. I'm almost tempted to just turn around and kill him for that. I really want this throne and to be done with this game, though. Alright, he's just gonna walk through my provinces here. Apparently the Admiral is not limited to a single ocean. He has magical teleportation, as he attacked up here. God, I just love breaking the seal. I don't really need these earth boots anymore. I'm almost just thinking come up here and just wreck as I'm just not doing anything else. You can't say that's not impressive. 90, 180, 240, just short, 295 umbrals. That's 295 death gems worth of guys right there that I just got, just for those. And 98 pin umbrals, which is just short of 200 death gems, all at once. Not to mention, I might now increase death, but I now produce 5 death gems a turn. Chamber of the Broken Seal. Since I've actually busted it open, it produces more death gems, believe it or not. It's incredible. I just absolutely love it. Considering they already had darkness spells, it was more just a kind of a real nice change to see him use a regular spell that's already in the game, slightly twist it and give it this, and it completely transformed this nation. I'm nervous about moving into here with here. I might just move my army up and try to kill one of the God Vessels so you can see. I'm not going to try, actually. I will kill the God Vessel. I do want to get some Earth Gems. And I'm not sure, it says the darkness goes away if the dead gods die or whatever. I've never killed them all. Usually there's one buried deep in my opponent's territory. Like I've only seen 2 of them. That would be great if he attacks up here. So I've never seen what happens if you manage to kill all of the dead gods. I'm just really assuming that the darkness goes away across the world and you lose your advantage. So I'm almost thinking, against real players, I would want to leave a God Vessel standing if I could. Even if they're dealing damage to my lands, it doesn't matter. The gain for a worldwide darkness is way in my favor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try to get this wrapped up sometime soon. What was the... Yeah, they tried to expand in. That's good. I got my my penumbrals up there. Unexpected event. Oh, another one of those hidden preachers. I'm not going to worry about it. The game is so close to being over, it's not funny. Alright. I am going to go ahead and actually call this right here. I've pretty much handled everything I need to. I think you see why I like the seal so much. When 100 Earth Gems turn into right around, 500 Death Gems worth of summons and many mage turns, like 500's worth, it's just an incredible value, not even counting the darkness. That's kind of a game winner right there. So, enough blathering from this moron here at the keyboard. I'll see everybody next time.